everyone, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video we are going to talk about high blood pressure. I'm going to talk about what high blood pressure truly is and how to prevent it. If you want to know, then just keep watching. So what is high blood pressure? Well, in this video I decided to get some YouTubers to answer this question.
Well, the question is, what is high blood pressure? High blood pressure is when you have isn't it with your blood pumping too high, too fast? Especially when you have anxiety or stress. Now you really got me on the spot. I think it's when your blood is pumping too fast, right? Now I feel kind of dumb.
What is high blood pressure? How do you understand it? Oh gosh, you're asking me a difficult question here. The best thing I can say is just your blood pressure at a higher level than it's supposed to be. And what that means, it means that you're going to have to work on lowering your blood pressure and getting it to a healthier level. And to me, what it means is that additional health problems can occur, affect the way your way of life. It's actually a killer. For me, the meaning also means that I would have to start doing more exercise.
Okay, so to me, high blood pressure is where your pressure is over 120/80. And so what happens is when it pushes up against the walls of your blood vessels, it causes your pressures to go up. The circulation in your body, the heartbeat, all of that, it causes it to be rapid. It's where you retain water. And so a lot of times blood pressure is caused by foods that you eat. It's caused by mineral deficiency.
So yes, ladies, good job. Pretty much you all got the big picture of what is high blood pressure. But the definition is it is a sign and symptom of chronic fluid and chronic mineral imbalance. When we do not have enough water, enough electrolytes, and enough of the right minerals, we are more likely to get high blood pressure. Studies show that adding magnesium, potassium, and other minerals all work together to help our body function at optimal levels. Those alone can lower blood pressure without any drugs. Increasing those minerals can also lower our risk of coronary artery disease. And to further prove this point, a study commissioned by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, performed by the Institute of Medicine of National Academies, found that there is no benefit of reducing salt intake to below 2,300 milligrams per day. The report reviewed the health benefits of reducing salt intake, as salt consumption was previously considered a substantial health hazard, particularly to those with high blood pressure. So basically what they're saying here is that just because you reduce your salt intake, that will not help reduce your high blood pressure. And here are some myths according to the CDC. Salt and sodium are the same thing. Yes, this is true. Most of the sodium we consume is added to our food from a salt shaker during home cooking. That is false. Processed and restaurant foods account for 75% of our sodium consumption, which is why it's so important to limit eating out, especially at fast food restaurants. And just because you're getting a muffin instead of a bag of chips, a muffin can easily contain more salt than a bag of chips do. So what can you do to lower high blood pressure and prevent yourself from getting high blood pressure? Decrease processed food, consume sea salt, and increase your water consumption. That's it. Okay, so here are the benefits of Celtic sea salt and Himalayan salt. For the Celtic sea salt, it alkalizes the body, eliminates mucus buildup, builds immunity, and improves brain function. And the Himalayan salt, it regulates water content throughout the body, absorbs food particles through the intestinal tract, supports respiratory health, promotes sinus health, and bone strength. And both of them promote blood sugar health and can help reduce the signs of aging, prevent muscle cramps, regulate your sleep, regulate blood pressure with significant water and potassium intake, increase energy, promote vascular health, promote healthy pH balance, and electrolyte balance. So there you go. Here are my references. As you know, I will have those linked in the description box, and you can read them and check those out. Go into detail if you would like. Okay, so let's talk about the point where I said salt and sodium is the same thing. Yes, that is true. Salt and sodium. Salt is sodium, as a matter of fact. It is the same thing. So when you go to the doctor's office and they tell you to cut back salt, they technically weren't telling you the wrong thing. But once you cut back salt, which I know everyone has this type of salt in their house. This is the salt I used to eat with all the time. Then I changed over to, I don't have a bottle of this. This is just what has been left over, but this is the Morton iodinized salt. Now this salt, it has been processed. There's no minerals in this salt. This is the wrong type of salt. You want to cut this salt out your diet. Yes, that was correct. You do want to cut this type of salt out your diet. There are no minerals in this type of salt to help sustain your body. And also this salt has anti-caking agents. And I mean, it's just chocked full of stuff that you do not need. So yes, you do want to cut down this type of salt. This is the type of salt that is in processed foods that accounts for over 75% of salt intake. This is the type of salt that you're intaking. If you cut down the processed foods and all that, you cut down this kind of salt. The salt that you want to replace in your diet is, this is a good brand of salt. If you can't find this salt at your local any of your local grocery stores, your health food stores, I will have this linked in the description box below. This is the Celtic sea salt. This is the flower of the ocean. This is my #1 recommended type of salt. You want to consume this type of salt. This salt has all your minerals, because remember, high blood pressure is just, it's your body telling you that you have a mineral deficiency. If you put the minerals in your body that you need, such as magnesium, potassium, then guess what? Sodium, guess what? Your blood pressure will lower. And even what I do, I take a sprinkle in the morning, I take a sprinkle of a little salt and put it in my cup of water and drink it. Just a dash of salt and drink it. And you also, when you're dealing with salt, you have to listen to your body. If this salt starts tasting too salty to you, don't continue eating it. Cut back on the salt. Then if the food don't taste like it's salty enough, guess what? Your body is telling you you need the salt. So put more on your food. Listen to your body. Our bodies are amazing, and we do not listen to them anymore. We just turn our back on our own bodies. Then our body be like, well, you're not listening to me. I'm finna pack my bags and I'm gonna go somewhere, and you get an illness, and then all of a sudden we like, oh shoot, oh no, oh my God. No, you have to listen to your body. Your body will tell you what you need. And high blood pressure, your body is telling you that you are mineral deficient. You need to supply your body with the proper minerals. And you could do that by using sea salt. Because this type of sea salt, which is the one that I recommend, it has all the minerals that you need. Another type of sea salt that is good is the Himalayan sea salt. That is also a good sea salt. Another salt that I have here is, and another thing is, when you are purchasing your salts, make sure they say unrefined. Because that's where all your minerals stay in. It's not being processed out and then they trying to add things back in. No, unrefined or 100% raw unrefined, that's the type of salt you want. Another salt that is good is the Himalayan salt. And I was telling you also you can do the Himalayan sea salt, but the Himalayan salt is a pretty good salt too. And it's this is by this company called Evolution, and it's 100% raw. It's unrefined. It is a good salt too, but it's not a sea salt. Now, some people, I have a feeling some people are going to be skeptical of this, and they're going to want a salt that doesn't have as much sodium. Well, this is it. This salt right here, Himalayan salt, do not have as much sodium as sea salt. Matter of fact, the sodium content of Himalayan salt is 287, and for sea salt it is 500. So if you want to, you can work your way up to this. You can start out with this. You're cutting down your less sodium, but still you are still pumping yourself full of minerals, so your blood pressure should go down. Then you start, you know, listening to your body and become a believer of it. Then you can switch over to the sea salt if that makes you feel comfortable. I'm not trying to send you straight here and you don't feel comfortable doing it. And even, you know, just take your time and work your way to this. I mean, it took a while for your body to get out of sync anyway, so take your time and get it back in sync. So, I mean, if you want to, you can start off with this. This is a good brand of salt. Like I said, I'll have it linked below. If you can't find it at your local health stores or food stores, if you can't find it, I will have both of these salts linked below. But the main thing to take out of this is that you do not want this type of iodinized salt, this table salt, whatever you want to call it. This is the salt that is causing problems because there are no minerals. And also with this, you want to consume, when you're dealing with salts, you want to consume water. You can't start switching over to salts and still drinking your Cokes and all your other drinks. No, you need to start consuming water with it. Like, hold on one second. Let me show you what size cup I use. So this is the cup that I use. This is a 32 ounce like mason jar. I love it. I love drinking water out of glass. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I just love drinking water out of glass. So this is my water cup. I use water, you know, I fill it up with water every day, 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. I'm a big water drinker. So for me, I'll fill this up, take a sprinkle of my sea salt, Celtic sea salt, a pinch, put it in here, stir it around. You can't tell or anything, and I'll drink it. And I do this because I am trying to get minerals out of my sea salt as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it cleared up some things. I really do hope it cleared up some things, because blood pressure, I did not go into the fact of what blood pressure can also cause. I mean, it can create a whole bunch of other problems if you have high blood pressure. And the way to eliminate all that is to tackle the issue of high blood pressure, and you don't have to worry about all those other things. For the people who did the YouTube interviews about what is high blood pressure, thank you guys so much. I will have their links in the description box below. You can go check out their channels. So glad y'all did that for me. It was just to give me an idea of you know, where people stay, what's everyone's understanding on high blood pressure. So pretty much it was the basic understanding, you know, that we all have, you know, understood for so long, and it didn't get us anywhere. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, put them in the comment section below. And I will have a new video every week, so please subscribe for more. And I do anything health related. There's no telling what my next video will be. It surprises me of what I put out. But if you like these type of videos, health related, then give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And until the next time, peace, love, and happy thoughts. Bye, guys.